So 6 months ago, I talked to an agent who was all fired up to succeed. He'd been watching my videos and was going to start prospecting his database, expireds, FISBOs, just sold calls. He said he had scripts he found and he can do this on his own, and he was really excited about it, which I thought was great. My goal here is definitely to help agents grow, whether that's on a team or doing it on your own, whatever's best for you. But I checked in a few days ago and I found out that, much to my surprise, the agent had literally quit the business altogether. He didn't just quit prospecting, he quit the business. I mean, the two tend to go hand in hand in my experience. If you aren't generating, you can't stay in business. But it was a surprise because he went from so motivated to quitting. And it was a surprise because he quit without asking for help. You know, he didn't have any coaching. He didn't have any mentorship. He didn't have any support, right? And I often find the hardest part of the business is the loneliness of it, right? When we're doing this well, yes, we're meeting with clients in the field, but the behind the scenes, the strategy, right? The decision making, are we doing the right thing? That can be lonely, right? So I of course asked the agent why he quit, what happened. And he said, it's too hard to compete with top agents like yourself. Mediocre or new agents, we don't stand a chance. I said, oh, okay, interesting. All right. And I said, well, was that the only? No, well, that was one thing. And then the cost, it's expensive to pay for these programs to get me the numbers to call, right? My licensing, it's extremely expensive. And the board, they don't do anything for us. I said, okay, well, he said, my first thing I said actually was, you should tell sellers that because they don't think we do anything. But all jokes aside, he gave up without asking for help, right? And listen, if real estate's not for you, that's one thing. It's certainly not for everything. This is a hard career. But my only advice to you is if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling frustrated, this is called normal. And these reasons are why most agents don't make it past 2 years, and 87% of all agents eventually quit in those first couple of years. Before you quit and you give up on your own, ask for help. If it's not me, that's okay. Ask somebody that's doing what you want to do, somebody that's producing at a high level. And this is no disrespect. Don't ask somebody that's doing, one deal a month for advice, because the advice they're going to give you is advice that's going to get you one deal a month, unless that's what you're looking for. It's just very hard to make a career out of one deal a month. So before you give up, reach out to someone. Ask for help. Don't let your ego get in the way where you'll quit before you even ask someone for help, because this can be a great career if you enjoy it. And there are strategies and techniques in place that help you compete with veteran agents. Is it easy? No, it's not. It takes strategy, it takes purpose, it takes intention. But I can tell you, I went from a teacher full-time to selling real estate. And I didn't do it on my own. I learned from mentors and coaches, and they helped me position myself to be an expert even against top agents, right? And I would argue that the story that really great young guy, had told himself, he created in his head that he can't beat him. A lot of times the only person we're competing against is ourselves. If we're getting better and we show the seller we care and we're prepared and professional and have the right questions in place, the seller will see that confidence, and they're not oftentimes shopping us. They stop shopping when they find the right person. So show them you're the right person and learn how to be that right person. Listen, if you're at the point where you're feeling frustrated, you feel like throwing in the towel, I'm here. Call me first, shoot me a text, email, give me a call, sign up in my calendar. I'm happy to talk for a few minutes and see if I can help. Keep moving forward.